Harnessing the Power of Darkness, a winter solstice guide to wellness and longevity. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Okay, so I have spoken about circannual rhythms, how we are affected by seasonal rhythms, right? And I've also talked about circummonthly rhythms, how we are affected by lunar cycle, and how you can adjust your exercises and fasting according to the new moon and full moon. Yeah. For details, please watch my video, Unlock the Secret of the Moon for Optimal Health and Longevity. Okay. So, how about the solar cycle? Are there any things like, any timing like new moon and full moon? Yes, there are. Yeah. There are equinoxes and solstices, four times in the year. And then you can actually do certain rituals on those occasions. So now the winter solstice is coming up. It is December 22nd this year. Yeah. So you can now start preparing for it. Yeah. Now, so the winter solstice is the shortest day and longest night of the year in the northern hemisphere, and the longest day and shortest night in the southern hemisphere. Yeah. So today's video applies more for people who live in northern hemisphere. Yeah. And it is a time of introspection, reflection, and renewal. The darkness of the winter solstice can be seen as a symbol of the inward journey, a time to go deep within ourselves and connect with our inner light. So it is a sacred time and it is a spiritual time. Yeah. And there are many spiritual traditions around this time. Yeah. For example, pagans celebrated Yule on winter solstice. And then Christians, of course, celebrate Christmas. Yeah. Now, so regardless of your religious practices, it is a perfect time to do some kind of a sacred rituals. Yeah, that time starting winter solstice, all the way till the year end. Right. Now, how to optimize the winter solstice to Christmas period? One thing you can do is fasting. Yeah. So generally, it is good to fast more in winter than in summertime. Yeah. And also, it is better to do fasting at night than daytime. So winter solstice is the darkest time in the year. It is a perfect time to do fasting. So you can even try doing prolonged fasting on this day, like a fasting that is longer than 24-hour fast. And then you can do meditation. Yeah, it's a perfect time to do meditation. And then you can do morning sunlight exposure at sunrise. So the winter solstice, the sunlight is the weakest. Therefore, you can actually gaze at the sun. Yeah, at sunrise. It's one of the few time in the year that you can do that. And then Shindin Yoku, you can go to forest and do a forest bathing. Yeah, you can feel the winter energy by connecting with yourself with trees. And then, of course, celebration with candles and fire. So, after doing your fasting and meditation on winter solstice, then you can do the feasting for Christmas. Yeah. Okay. So the December 22nd is Friday, just before the weekend. Yeah. Then the Christmas weekend comes in. So if you celebrate Christmas, it is a smooth transition. You can do like a winter solstice rituals on Friday or maybe both on Thursday and Friday. And then continue with your Christmas celebration. Yeah. Um, Now, if you're doing it just on Friday, maybe you can do a 24-hour fast on Friday. So you finish eating dinner on Thursday night and do not have breakfast and lunch and then wait until dinner, then you can have a 24-hour fast. Yeah. Now, if you are already doing prolonged fast, like a weekly, in a weekly basis, like me, yeah, then you can try doing like 36 hours from, uh, yeah, like maybe Thursday morning till Friday night or 48 hours fast. That means you finish dinner on Wednesday night and don't eat anything on Thursday. And then normally, if you practice 36 hours fast, you have breakfast on Friday, but even skip breakfast and lunch, wait until dinner. Then you have a 48 hours fasting. Right. But that's only if you're used to doing prolonged fast, right? And then you can do meditation, yoku, yeah, on those 2 days or just, on Friday, yeah. But in the morning of the Friday, please do the morning sunlight exposure at sunrise, yeah. And then you yeah, and you can also have a, sauna and stuff like that too. Especially if you're doing 48 hours fast. Yeah. On the second day, you probably don't have much energy to go outside. So in that case, you can do forest bathing on Thursday, and then the 22nd, you kind of stay at home. And if you have a sauna at home, of course, and then you can have a sauna and then do a meditation there and so on. Yeah. Again, do not stay in the sauna too long. Yeah, because you're already in a fasted state. Yeah. Maybe you want to do a short sauna, like, 6 minutes and so on. And then you can do like several sets, but each set shouldn't be too long. Yeah. Otherwise, you might faint. Then you have the Friday night feast and then Saturday all the way to Sunday. All right. So now important thing is how to break your prolonged fast. Yeah. Especially if you're doing like, 36 hours fast or 48 hours fast, it is important to break it slowly. Yeah. The dish I recommend is natto salad because natto is a probiotic and salad is great too eat because you can eat raw vegetables and you can, absorb enzymes a lot. Yeah. And then, but just make a small natto salad and then first you eat it, then you take a break for 30 minutes or 1 hour. Then you have your dinner. Yeah. So instead of having dinner straight away, you just have one question. Like first have a small natto salad, take a break, and then you have dinner. Yeah. How to make natto salad? Please watch my video. How to make a fiber-rich natto salad to boost your gut health by Natto King. By the way, the salad I'm making this video is rather big, so you can make much smaller salad for this particular purpose. Now, so how to meditate? Well, you can do any kind of meditation, whether it is Zen meditation or Vipassana meditation. I recommend detoxification meditation that I shared with you in my book, Ikigai Bio-Hacking, because it is a time of introspection and reflection. Yeah. So it consists of 4 parts: purification meditation, raising meditation, forgiveness meditation, appreciation meditation. Purification meditation, you reflect on your actions and thoughts of this year, and if there are negative ones, you repent them by apologizing to the person your actions or thoughts were directed to. For example, you got angry with your son and shouted at him by overreacting. It wasn't only your son's fault, but you were feeling bad that day and you took it out on him. That could be your negative action. An example of a negative thought is that you didn't shout at him, but you were annoyed by your son and felt irritated by him all day. You didn't express your feeling to him, you had the thought internally, so it isn't an action, but it is still counted as a deed through your thought. Yeah. So you can apologize to your son directly if you like, but you don't have to. You can just apologize to him internally. Now, raising meditation. If there are positive deeds and thoughts, you can praise yourself for them. You tend to focus on your negative actions, but noticing positive actions and praising yourself is crucial. It will encourage you to keep doing them. Forgiveness meditation. From here, you pay attention to others. If any negative actions or words are directed toward you from others, you forgive the persons for these deeds. Try to put yourself in their place and understand their feelings. From your eyes, their actions and words may seem unforgivable, but would you have acted any differently had you been in their place? Maybe they were sad, lonely, frightened, or jealous. Have you not behaved in the same manner when you are in a similar situation? They are not any different from you. They are the same kind of souls trying to grow through experiences of the material world. Appreciation meditation. If there are positive actions or words directed towards you by others, you appreciate them for their deeds. It is very important because, again, you focus on the negative, especially with the deeds conducted by others. If you pay attention, there may be many delightful actions coming from others, how small they can be. Then remember them and thank them. You can tell the persons directly or appreciate them internally. Okay, so if you want, you can do that, but otherwise, you can just reflect this year. It is a perfect time to do reflection of the year. Right. And for the morning sunlight exposure, if you can, it is best if you get up before sunrise and do this at sunrise. But if you cannot, it doesn't matter. You can do it later, but go out first thing in the morning and do a sunlight exposure. To gaze at the sun, don't do it too long. Yeah, however weak the sunlight is, maybe up to, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, and possibly maybe just 1 minute is enough. Yeah, you can do that while you are doing standing meditation. And then for Shinrin Yoku too, you can just take a walk in the forest or you can practice standing meditation there too. Then here comes Hare period. So after practicing your fasting and meditation, which is more like a sort of care activity, and then you have the Hare period, you can have feast and celebration. Yeah. If you celebrate Christmas, then Christmas will be the perfect celebration time. And if you're not, you can still celebrate on the weekend. All right. So to sum up, yeah, do kind of winter solstice rituals. Either just on Friday, the Friday, or both on Thursday and Friday, and then your feast celebration time on the weekend. Right. Now, so some of you might wonder, because this is a kind of a spiritual biohacking, isn't it? Yeah. Does how it has anything to do with longevity? Well, remember, centenarians in the blue zones, many of them have some kind of spiritual practices. Yeah. And then that is also considered to be one of their secrets to longevity. Yeah. It probably affect their mindset. They can be positive because of their spirituality. And many of the spiritual practices are kind of seasonal. They have a seasonal rituals. So it helps you align with the circannual rhythm, which helps your health and longevity. Now, to know more about the circannual rhythms, please watch my video called Circadian Rhythms versus Circannual Rhythms for Health and Longevity. And for about spiritual biohacking and the detoxification meditation, please read my book, Ikigai Bio-Hacking, Chapter 9, How to Bioharmonize Your Soul. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya, the author of Ikigai Bio-Hacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel, and please leave your comment. I'm sorry I haven't been able to respond to your comments. I've been very busy. I'm also editing another book at the moment too. Yeah, but I try to find time, to comment, yeah, as much as possible. But I cannot promise, so I'm sorry. But please leave your comment and tell me how you are going to spend the winter solstice. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!